Hey guys, Mithyc here, and today we are back with another Mountain Blade tutorial video. Hey! So, last episode we pretty much glossed over party management and feeding your party, which, very important, you gotta have foods. Today we're gonna quickly go over these, upgrades, and, I'm gonna show you guys how to get some, very good equipment for free. That's not cheat. Okay, so we're going to start with the attributes. So you have the strength attribute, agility attribute, intelligence, and charisma. So with agility, that one doesn't really affect these too much besides, some horse riding and stuff, or archery. But the majority of agility, I've never really used them. Most of the time you'll spend your points on intelligence, strength, and charisma, but agility will also make you move faster. I'm not going to be explaining these skills completely because they give their own explanations, like increase hit points by 2, power strike increases melee damage, wound treatment, stuff like that. So I'm not going to go over those, but I'll go over what these attributes affect. So with these skill points, I could probably upgrade this 3 times, but say if I got another strength attribute, or 2 strength attributes, I can upgrade it another time. So then if I got an intelligence attribute, I could upgrade something like prisoner management, and my power strike. Charisma will affect things like how you can persuade people to join your kingdom when you start one. Intelligence is probably the most valuable skill, because it gives you things like pathfinding, and usually on base you can max out like an ability like Iron Flesh with 3, only having strength of 11, but once you get strength 12 you can have up to 4 Iron Flesh. And same with all those, so like if you can never upgrade your agility skills anymore, just upgrade your agility attribute a few times and boom. It's pretty simple, just like that. These weapons, they kind of explain themselves, You can upgrade which one you like, so if I like crossbows, I'll upgrade crossbows. For throwing weapons, I'll upgrade them. If I love 2-handed weapons, I can't upgrade that anymore. So I'll upgrade one-handed and pole arms, because I like the spears as well. I like spears and throwing weapons. Alright, so that was pretty much really quick, base thing. So pretty much for things with the base attribute of strength, you upgrade strength to get more of. Same with agility, intelligence, and charisma. But alright, so to get this loot, you have to have about 30 troops, I'd say. Okay. By the way, if you want your party to be happier whenever these random messages pop up, you just gotta be like, tell me more. Cool, you can read this if you want. Okay. So, we're just gonna leave, because I don't want to fight those bandits. They're in a town. Alright, here we are. So about 30. Make sure you fight every battle you can on the way here. But we're heading from Praven all the way over here to Rivacheg. Ooh, and there's some forest bandits. We'll just run into bandits on our way. We gotta be careful. If you really want to get the better loot early game, like what I'm about to show you here, you gotta get on it quick, because in the late game, parties of 40 or so are gonna start appearing. This is also an amazing way to upgrade your troops. Ooh, here's 16 Tundra Bandits. These aren't the guys we're going to fight. You can only find the people we're going to fight along the coast. Surrender or die. So here's another thing to put skirmishers in a position. So we're going to have our infantry hold here, then 2 F1, F1. So now all of our archers are going to go to that position. And if the enemy get too close, you could do 1, F1, F3, which will let the infantry go in and protect the archers. The Tundra Bandits, they're very skirmisher heavy, which is why I want my troops to stay back, because my troops aren't heavily armored. And neither am I. That's what we're going here to do. Heavy armor for me. And, Firentis. Or Firentis. I say Firentis, probably not correct pronunciation. But I can pronunciation how I pronunciate. If I pronunciate is even a word. Whatever. Obviously, you don't want to let these guys get to your archers, and you don't want to charge your infantry in prematurely. You want your archers to be able to shoot as much as they can before they're forced to retreat. So when this big glob gets here, pretty much we're going to have to... Okay. 1, F1, F3. Now the infantry is going to charge, and is going to pretty much cover up the archers. The archers will continue to shoot, just with a lot less accuracy, and I don't know, probably a chance to kill one of your own people. It's not big, though. And these are actually some... My axe is so bad, we're hoping we can find a better weapon with the Sea Raiders, but my axe is so bad now that I can't even one-shot these guys. Which, I mean, Thunder Bandits, they're pretty good. I think, yeah, the best ones are the Sea Raiders, and we're going to fight the Sea Raiders. I don't think anyone died from our party. By the way, I wouldn't recommend recruiting troops while going here. Oh, and now that we have prisoner management, we can capture people. Let's get some of these, because they're expensive. So, I wouldn't recommend, just, oh, there's perfect Sea Raiders, so I'm just going to keep this paused. But I wouldn't recommend, like, recruiting troops here. Only recruit, like, Swadians. But see these Sea Raiders? They're the people we're going to try to fight. Which is why we should hurry up and upgrade everyone. Because they might, you know, they might look innocent. But they are bloodthirsty killers. So, quickly, we can actually upgrade our footmen here. And, man-at-arms, though it might sound like infantry, is actually cavalry. And since I want to get more infantry, we're going to get a Swadian infantry, which is pretty much a knight. So, now we have, like, a knight, pretty much. And we are going to go after these Sea Raiders. Oh. Yeah, when they follow you, 1, F1, hold this position, 2, F1, hold this position. You don't want Sea Raiders to come after you, especially big parties of them. Hunting Sea Raiders is probably, they're the most dangerous bandits you could fight. They're heavily armored. I mean, I think the only person we have equal to them is that knight that we just upgraded. Yeah, just recently. And so we're gonna really need to make sure that we can use our numbers to swamp the enemy. And yeah, you can already see them, they have their chain mail out and stuff. And they throw javelins and axes, so yeah. The most vicious of opponents. But if you can manage to beat a Sea Raider army, you are 1 F1 F3. If you manage to beat a Sea Raider army, you're probably going to get really amazing loot. So they're definitely worth it. Like, definitely, I'd recommend fighting Sea Raiders. Also, they have a bunch of experience. I'm surprised no one of ours has died yet. These things are very powerful. I think the only reason we haven't lost anyone is because of our numbers. Numbers are pretty good when it comes to fighting Sea Raiders. I mean, as long as it's not a party of 40 Sea Raiders. Yeah, see, we got a footman. We had one of our actually really good people die to one of them. Oh, there goes a militia. Yeah, see, once we get spread out without our forces mobbed up like this, we start losing them, and they're going for our skirmishers. Back off our skirmishers. What are you guys doing back there? Seriously. So, we won. I think only 2 people were killed and a few were knocked unconscious. Yeah, 1 killed. Which wasn't that good, and I'm gonna recruit these guys because I like the manhunters for cavalry. And now look at this helmet. 42 protection. Let's just compare that to our 6 protection helmet over here. Yeah, there's a difference. Let's get a Nordic shield for Farentis and a chipped Nordic sword. Let's get some javelins. And is this a longbow? Longbows, they are the best. They are the best weapons to shoot. And let's also get this helmet for Farentis. So there we go. And we upgraded. So I'm going to put some points in intelligence because I love intelligence. And let's get some party management. Or prisoner management. And I maxed these 3 out. Let's get surgery. Yes. I can't put anything in that, so I'll just get them throwing. I'll get them throwing. Boom. And there's another party of Sea Raiders. But look, we upgraded so many. Ooh, and we got an actual official crossbowman. Let's get more infantry. We got 2 Swadian infantry, or Swadian. And now we're going to see if we can get, like, a really good Curus from these guys. 2 F1 hold this position. 3 F1 F2. I don't want my cavalry to charge recklessly in. I want my cavalry to follow me. Manhunter cavalry is relatively weak before they're upgraded. You have to upgrade them before they get good, which is pretty much the majority of every unit in this game. So I want them to follow me. We got a decent amount of skirmishers, so you ought to start shooting. Yeah, there we go. I believe in you. And since we are a bigger party, we are going to start drawing attention. Got him. Ah. Alright. Come on, my cavalry is going to make a pass. I'm really worried about these guys. Okay, guys, we're going to pull out 1 F1 F3. I want my infantry to charge. We're going to draw them closer. See, we lost the Manhunter. He's not dead, luckily. I mean, Manhunters, the only reason I get them is, frankly, I don't like control. I don't like micromanaging my cavalry as well as my infantry. So I really just like to have them follow me around. We'll just be, like, awesome. We'll conquer the world. But I'd rather only have disposable cavalry. But yeah, we are doing good. And Farentis is over here chasing off this Sea Raider. Yeah, he got him. And we're gonna chase this guy down. And we're gonna do 3 F1 F3, which is gonna get the cavalry to charge, but we don't need to. Enemies will retreat if you're winning, and that's when you want your cavalry to charge. And we got another good helmet for Farentis. Yeah, so let's talk to him. We're gonna go after these Sea Raiders next. But it upgrades our people like crazy. Because nobody expects this. And we're actually losing money somehow. Okay, well, let's talk to Farentis real quick. Yo, my dude, let me see your equipment. 4 protection. Get good. 24. Let's see, do we have anything better for him? He doesn't have a horse. Let's give him a balanced Nordic sword. Which is better? Thrust is 23. Yeah, this one's better. Let's also give him a battered Nordic shield. And can you throw javelins? He cannot throw javelins. What about a maul? Can you take a bent light lance? Yes. For when we get you a horse. Alright, so let's go after these guys. I'm pretty much just going to go after bigger and bigger parties until I get chest plates and stuff. But, okay, crap. 4 F1, F2, no, 3 F1, F2 for cavalry. And up here, we are going to make our stand. Hold this position, 2 F1, hold this position. And we're going to go see where those Sea Raiders are and try to delay them while our troops get in position. I'm just going to pull that out of nowhere, just like, got my bow out. Don't see anything. Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm really having issues recently with spotting my enemies. Come on, kill one. I don't want my infantry to get all the experience. You only get experience from killing. Ah, crap, we lost the Sea Raider. Okay, well, Manhunters, this is why you're disposable. Okay, 1 F1 F3, because they are getting way too close, and I do not want my archers to die. Let's try. And there goes another Manhunter. That's why they are so disposable. Early game, they are so weak, you just upgrade them a lot. But who wants to spend the time upgrading a really weak unit to a really strong unit? Most people would. I'm dead. Dang it, I lost the footman. Party loses morale, party gains morale. Uh-oh. Yeah, see, when I couldn't fight, I lost so more people. Yeah, we lost a lot of people this fight. But we captured some Sea Raiders, and here we go. Here is why we came here. 4 chain armor. 36 body armor, 3 plus leg armor. Compare that to 25. That's such a difference. And, like, this is pretty good gear for, like, starting out. I mean, we're only 7 days into the game. In-game, of course. And we already have really good armor. And the Nomad vest isn't that good. So, yeah, we just got a ton of stuff, and I'm just going to take this all to sell it. But why would we want all this, like, really low-grade armor anymore when we're easily about to sell twice that amount just from this really good stuff? And that is why you fight Sea Raiders, because now we are very armored. This is why I will always fight Sea Raiders. And now we got a different kind of Manhunter, a slave driver. Decent. So, now that we have that good gear that we came here to get, I think we need to retreat back to a town, because after fighting Sea Raiders, whatever you need is probably to get more troops. So let's go to the tavern, see if anyone's like, hey, this ransom brokers are what you need when you have prisoners. Blah, 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 okay? Open your purse, I've got prisoners to sell. These guys will make 112. And early game, that's pretty good. So yeah. And marketplace. Now let's go to the goods merchant, because you're probably going to need to buy a little more food, especially if your party's getting big. So what we're going to do is we're going to sell a good amount of this stuff. All the stuff I don't want. Let's see how much it pulls in. Boom. Just 1,000 gold right there. That's why you gotta attack Sea Raiders. This is why Sea Raiders are the best people. But you always gotta remember to come back to the Swadian lands and recruit, more troops. Because Sea Raiders will take a big toll on your very little inexperienced party. And yeah, and you saw how our thing was 46 yesterday. Now it's 47 because we gained renown for fighting those sea raiders. So boom, we got an army of 42 already. Our morale is still excellent. Their weekly cost is barely anything. Anyway, guys, I hope this helped you in your campaign. Tomorrow, oh no. Yeah, this happens sometimes. Someone orders you to be killed. You don't know who. You'll never find out. But you know what you always know? Someone tried to kill you. And remember that. Especially, did you see how little damage we took with our new armor? Yeah, so now we're going to recruit troops. No one wants to join. I thought so. And we can upgrade this guy to a militia. Anyway, guys, I hope this helped you. The next thing we're going to be going along is how to get a lot of money. Because eventually in this game, your party is going to be so upgraded that easily this party could cost you like 1,000 weekly. And when you get into armies of like 100 or so, you're going to need a lot of money to be able to afford them and pay for them and feed them. Because your bread in an army of 100 goes away in like 3 days. It's crazy. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. I forgot to say this for the last few videos, but if you have any questions or like any specific things you'd like me to answer, just please write it in the comments. And Mithyc out.